Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Well, good evening and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Wow, bangerang. Okay, getting some things set up here, making sure I've gotten some things working. Let's find out. As y'all come in, if you're having a problem hearing me, let me know. I changed my microphone setup around and we will just work with it and get started. But it gives me more room down here. So, bangerang, everybody. What's happening? Glad to see you're here. Hey, as you come in, if I don't know who you are, put where you're from and everything else, and we will see what's going on from there. So welcome, Donna. Good to see you. Hello, Rob and Gillian and Bangerang family. Yep, Gillian will be on in just a minute. But hello, Miss Donna. Good to see you. And we will get started here in just a minute. There she is. Hey, tribe. Excited to be here. Yeah, things are a little slow tonight, but we're getting going. I was late getting things posted. So we are going to see what's happening and find out what's going on. So I'm going to start with a reading, okay? Erica, good to see you. Bangerang. Welcome. Glad you are here. Remind me as we go through tonight, there's someone that's been trying to get hold of, and I can't remember their name and I can't find, we only chatted in YouTube and I'm having a hard time finding it. So periodically tonight, want to reach out because somebody's been trying to get hold of Laura and I need to reach them. Okay, so let's see what's going on and find out what's happening. Okay, room's coming alive. All right, so if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and pop them in. Shell, hi, how are you? Shout going out to M. Shell. Okay, there we go. Good to see you. Welcome. Tori, wow. Tori in the house. Great to see you. Glad things are here. People are coming in. And tonight we got a great night. I'm just going to be doing some tarot readings. We're going to be finding out if people have questions. Watching from the beach. That's what I want to hear. As it's 27 degrees where I'm at right now, Miss Tori. So thank you. But I'll live vicariously through you right now for a little bit. Everybody coming in saying hi. Glad it, love it to you too. Love it. Glad you are here. All right. So while everybody's coming in and getting settled, getting their popcorn, doing whatever, let's take a look real quick, okay, at a reading and let's find out. So I'm going to, I've been pulled into this, it's called, let me show you all what it is, okay? Not psycho. Okay, Freudian slip there. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It is a tarot and oracle mixed. I love this deck. I love everything about it. This is just really good. So we're going to get some things started and find out what's going on. And let's begin with a prayer. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, all one and the same, the divine feminine of the power of energy and the universe. And just thank you. Thank you for being here. This Christmas season is upon us, the holiday season. It is a time to remember gratitude, gratefulness, and to understand we have more things sometimes to be grateful for than what we remember. Please, as we go through tonight, I ask you to cast angels around me, around the room, around the construct that I use, and make sure your messages are coming through and not mine. In everything I ask, so mote it be. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. So, I am going to start here with this deck, all right? And we are going to ask Spirit, right out of the gate, what's a message for us tonight? What's a message for the Barefoot Bangerang tribe? Is there something that you want us as a community to know? All right? Let's see what's going on here and let's see what happens. All right? So, first card out of the deck on the light card. I'm going to move things around. Okay? So we can see things a little better. We have right out of the gate. Oh, I have 8 people in the room, now 9 people. Think people are coming in. Glad to see it, see what's happening. Hey, Miss Deborah, glad to see you, Bangarang, and welcome back. If y'all have any problems hearing me or some problem with the audio, let me know because I just shifted some things around. But, our first card here, right out of the gate, okay? I'm trying to do this, make sure we have some room, okay? Is our power card, the 8. This is strength. This is different things. A lot of times you will see this card being represented with a young lady holding a lion's mouth. And whether it's open or closed, it depends on what time we need it. So what Spirit is trying to say here as we get this thing started, we look at what's going on around us, okay, is our power is going to be important. Remembering who we are and remembering what we do and what we're capable of. We don't have to mouth about it, show people who we are and what we do. Remember your power. That 8 is always there, and the 8 is there to remind us we need to create something, okay? Keep an eye on the details. We're going to keep watching. The next card we have here is mental conflict. Think about that. We got some rough times ahead. I know we felt like there was some victory or different things that just happened, but there is some great conflict coming ahead and some decisions to be made. And I need you to understand, I want you to move slow and understand when things seem weird, you need to take that moment and make sure your mind and your spirit are aligned and your higher conscious are together. Because this mental conflict is about notice here, we don't have a cute couple or anything else, but it's about getting our higher conscience and our regular conscience aligned, and again with our spirit. So when we've got a 2 here, we are talking about a partnership, a duality, and I'm really seeing that is coming to be about us. So as we go through this, we're going to have to rely on our power. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Everything's full. If you have a question, pop it in. I am doing a general reading for the whole group right now. All right. 7. Remember that power I was talking about here? All right. This is mind over matter. This is the swords. This is the air card. This is your spirit card. And you need to remember that what's going on right now, okay, is there is going to be a time we have to stand our ground, but you're going to need to do it from a spiritual standpoint, not from an earthly standpoint or whatnot, but it is okay to stand your ground. We have triumph and victory here in the 7s. Look, we have 2 7s. 7's coming back to back is talking about choices. And the 7, this triumph card, is about moving forward, about staying focused. If you look across the deck here, we have our power card, making a decision, standing fast in your spirit, okay, but making sure you're headed in the direction you want to go and not getting sidetracked. That's what we're talking about. There's going to be a lot of bubble, side noise, things like that. Going to be easy to get lost in the weeds, and we're not supposed to do that. That's what's going on. Kristen Harmala, good to see you. Wow, Bangarang, welcome. And again, if anybody's got a question, just feel free, type it in, and let me know. My new people that are popping in, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We are growing leaps and bounds, all right? And I want to continue this to grow. And most importantly, at the end of the day, make sure we share this with at least one person, all right? At least one person so this can move and move good. All right, so we're supposed to keep our wits about us. We're supposed to be able to make decisions, keep our mind, keep that logic going. You can stand your ground spiritually and in your will and know what you're doing. Notice he is not on the attack. He is just standing his ground. But the triumph comes in moving through, in choices and making that. Now, so far, we have 8 and 2, 10, 17, 24. 2 and 4 coming together. Now, you can look at it this way, that 2, the mindfulness, this higher relationship, things that are going on in the mental world and staying sharp. All right. And then with the 24, the 4 we have is a solid base, building a solid base. So if we get our mind in a right spot, okay, and we're able to stand our ground in a spiritual realm and understand we have more to do than what meets the eye. I want you to understand that that 2 and that 4 come together to form a 6. This is where victory, this is where breakthroughs come from. Okay? So take this to yourself, take this and know that's what we're going on with tonight. Let's see what's going on. Hi, I liked and I'm new. Amara, I had a reading that male I is crushing on me, so I wanted to know how feelings and intentions. All right. Amara, I don't read other people. I don't read third party. I will tell you what you need to know. I tell you what, I'm going to leave this out here. I am going to tell you what you need to know about you being in a possible relationship with this person, okay? But if you've already had a reading, one of the things I would tell you is, did you believe the reading? Did you not believe the reading? What's going on? Why are we back for seconds? Was your question not answered? If not, then maybe don't keep searching for an answer you like, all right? I'm leaving these here for a purpose because we're going to continue on. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab another deck, all right? For Amira. What does Amira need to know about having a relationship with this other gentleman, with this gentleman that she's crushing on? First off, I would ask you, Amira, are you crushing on yourself? You got to crush on yourself first, all right? That's where love begins. Love begins here. Love begins at home. And you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of drama I see going on in and around this with you getting in a relationship. There's something here to me that's not quite finished. It doesn't feel quite right. You know, we've got the Knight of Cups. So yes, well, let me ask you this. Would this guy be considered a knight in shining armor? Is he free? Is he going to come in and help you out of a situation? That's what we need to make sure of and find out what's going on there. Because I'm really getting mixed things on this. Queen of Coins. You know what? It's time for you right now to take care of you. All right? Let this unfold. Let this happen. Don't bring in extra drama. And that's really what I'm getting. You move on. If it's meant to be, he will reach out to you. If you can reach out to him, reach out to him. I know in some cultures you can't. Amira, where are you from? Let us know what's going on, okay? So you're kind of sitting back waiting. But I'd be interested to know, because this 5 of Wands here is about turmoil and conflict. Is he the right person for you? Right now, what I'm seeing is it's a good time, Amira, for you to focus on yourself. And that's where it needs to be. Yeah, the devil is here. The devil is saying you have to unchain yourself before you can create something. Somebody's got to let something go. Is somebody in a relationship? Is he in a relationship or whatnot? But somebody has to break these chains before anything can happen for you, okay? And for you to be able to create something awesome. You know what? Right now, what I'm being told is take a break. Give your mind a rest. Stop stewing on it. Let some things happen. And if you will look, Amira, at the reading I was doing earlier, that's one of the things that's being talked about here is stand your ground. Yes, you need to move forward. We all need to move forward. But we need to understand you need to have a purpose and know where you're going and what you're doing. So I would like you to understand that reading the way it came about, all right? And I'm saying you got to sit back and take hold and let some things unwind, because there's some conflict in here and something that needs to be dealt with either by you or by him. All right? Bangarang. All right? That's what I can see. You know, what can I expect to pop up this month? All right, Kristen, let's take a look. Kristen wants to know what she can expect to pop up this month. All right? You know what? I am being told. That's the message there. We might come back to that in a little bit. But I'm being told to use this other deck, use this deck, and I can't do it freely without knowing I've got all the cards. So, Kristen, here we go. Bangarang. Kristen Harmala. All right. I'm going to take a breath here. All right? Kristen, close your eyes with me, okay? imagine yourself lifting out into space, and you're going to find what's going to look like a white star. But as you travel towards it, you will see that it's a door and it's a room. And you're going to see angels on all sides. And that is going to be all 6 sides, above, below, all right, and around all sides. So you know this place is white, it's protected, it's light. I want you to come in, and here is this solid room, all right? We're both going to take a break. There is 2 chairs. One for you, one for me, sitting across from each other. I want you to come in and see me sitting in the chair. Now, just sit back, rest. We're going to ask Spirit to create some light, some energy. We're going to let the energy flow in and about between us, because I'm really feeling there is something that's coming up that you need to be aware of, but I want to make sure. Now, when I'm done reading the cards, I want you to just feel free to stand up and walk back out of the room and come back home, okay? But until that point, right now, reach out in your mind and touch my hands. Hold my hands. We are asking what you need to know about what's going to pop up. So here we go. Why is there a cat? I've got a cat in the room kind of circling around you or whatnot. I don't know what that means. Maybe you do. Maybe we can come to it in a little bit. But a cat has come into this room and is very interested. You might even feel this cat moving back and forth around you, on you, or whatnot. I'm feeling that this is either a spirit animal that is transcending spirit for you and realms and is bringing a message, or this may be a past pet that you were endeared to that is letting you know everything's okay, or they have a message. So here we go. We're going to start. All right, Kristen, hold that focus. Hold that focus, and let's find out. If you know what that cat means, you can type it in down below when we're done. All right, but let's get done. Kristen wants to know, what can I expect to pop up this month? All right, let's take a look. All right, Kristen. So our light card here is, wow, this is actually the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of thought, emotions. I want you to think about this, all right? Now, conflict and defeat. There may be something you've been wanting to do or something that's trying to come that you're going to feel like it's defeated. But let's hold the phone here, okay? You're going to feel upset and some things are going to happen. Now, this is going to be revolving around communication, all right? We have 2 5s here. So this 5, this complexity in creating and something that's going on is definitely at play. I'm really getting that there's something that you're going to have to deal with, and getting 2 5s back to back. But that throat chakra, as they're talking about, the key to this thing is communication. It's actually either communicating with yourself or with somebody else and being very clear about what's going on. We have victory and success. Now look here, all right? Spiritually, mentally, you may be feeling beat up, okay? Now, this is our chakra card. They're all blended in here, and we got another 5. But now we've got the 6 in our spirit. And look, victory and success. What I'm really picking up is you've got something that's coming up, Kristen, that at first you're going to be upset. You're going to think, communicate, stop. Don't just take off. Yeah, don't just take off and run. Stop. Communicate very clearly, very slowly, and you will find victory, you will find success, and you're actually going to feel renewed. That's one of the things I'm picking up. We have hope. Do not lose hope. This would be the star card. 17, 1 and 7, 1. That beginning. So something may be coming to an end, so something new can start, because we have the 7, which is about making choices. So it's going to be very, very important on however you deal with this incident that is coming. But what's really cool about the star card, the 1 and 7 is an 8. That's movement. That's moving forward. And this is about watching and paying attention to details. Don't get so caught up in your head that we're forgetting to watch and take a look, because we do. We have material harvest. This is the time to manifest some things. So there's going to be something you're trying to do, and you're going to be able to bring it into fruition. But you got to be careful about how you do it. Prosperity begins. Look at this. So yes, I'm definitely feeling like something's got to happen. Some things are going to break free. You got to get your mind right, okay? From the old, what was that movie with Steve McQueen? I got my mind right, boss. That's one of those things. Some of y'all will know what I'm talking about. Cool Hand Luke, all right? But this is where new things are going to begin. I have the solar plexus chakra here, which is 3, which is creation, okay? This is about, I am, I feel, all right? I do. What are you setting your plans on? Kristen, this is going to be very important. One of the things I don't know is somebody having a baby is prosperity. I mean, if I look at this, when I got this card, I got something about maybe motherhood, maternity. I'm not sure. So let me know how any of this rings out for you. Partnerships. There we go. Partnerships and alliances. This is going to be very big in your spiritual world of grabbing hold and being able to move forward and needing somebody else. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We have the third eye chakra. What I'm really seeing is you may have some chakras that need to be aligned so you can be able to see things clearly, okay? Take a look. Don't run. Whatever this is, there is something beautiful coming up behind it. You're going to be tempted, all right, to tie yourself to something. Guess what? Make sure 1 in 5, okay? 1, we're back to that inner being, that unity of you, okay? And 5 is that conflict, but together they make a 6. So we're right back to a victorious number. So I want you to understand what I'm seeing here, Kristen, is you've got something going on that you may misread somebody in this relationship. Slow down, communicate, all right? And something wild is going to be built. But make sure that something is not pulling you off track. You need to stay focused, which was, in fact, the key to what I was reading opening up. So there you go. Bangarang. I'd love to hear more. I'd love to hear how whatever related to you or what didn't. If there's something I can validate or whatnot, let me know. Put it in the chat. Folks, I take a moment here a lot of times between readings, all right, to move the cards around so I can make sure that I'm not just putting them back and then a crappy shuffle. If we see them together again, then we know they were meant to be together. So that's just it. So, Kristen, now come out, relax, breathe, all right? Know that my angels that are there will not allow anything to attach to you that is not of the light, that is not unsafe. I'd love to hear about the cat, okay? But there's something in this message that either the cat is there just to say I love you or to give you peace and comfort, or it was there for part of this message. I'm unsure, okay? So let's make that. Take that deep breath, release, come back out, and then I just want you to come back to here and digest whatever all this was. All right? All right. Hi, I'm new. Okay, we're there. We've already done that one. All right, let's say. All right. So I wanted to know, will we have a good relationship? I'm telling you, Amira, that is not right now. All right. I know nobody wants to hear the bad news, but there's something there's some conflict in there, and then there's something somebody's got to free themselves of to help make this work for you. Okay. Ari, the Ari's princess. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome and bangarang. All right, seashells. May I ask, how will January go for my family? I'm praying my children's father gets assistance for his mental ailments. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. Seashells. Let's meet in the room, okay? I don't know if you were here. Sit back, close your eyes, relax, and envision us moving into space, and you are seeing a white, what you think is a star, but it becomes a door as you move close. The angels are there. One of the angels is actually there to greet you, and one is there to provide comfort. Let's go into the door and you'll see 2 chairs we can sit. There's nothing else in the room. And we're going to take a moment. Right now, everybody, I'm being compelled that we need to say a prayer for seashells, our most gracious Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit of earth, Spirit of wind, fire, all in one. Thank you for your presence, allowing the angel, whoever this is, to step forward and put their healing hands on seashells. Seashells, feel the energy starting to build around you, okay? Feel it. I am conducting energy. Now we're going to feel energy come right from the center of the ceiling of this room, but I want you to know that it's coming from far above, from far into the heavens. Pure white light is starting to radiate through the room. I feel it coming down through my head. And if you look at me, you might be able to see that white light. Now we're going to bring the energy up from the earth, from deep below, as above, so below. We are going to allow this energy to form and for you to understand you have guides. There is a female spirit with you. I don't know who this is, but there is somebody that's putting their hands on their shoulder saying, it's going to be all right. Now, I don't know if this is a spirit or a woman from the past. I'm seeing her and she's in her 50s or so. That's how I would imagine her. So let's see what's going on. So stay with me, seashells, and let's find out. We're going to do a quick cards, and I'm going to ask Spirit, all right? This family needs healing. This family needs a touch, all right? And I'm asking the angels to guard over seashells. I want them to keep her and the family protected and find out what's going on. This is, I don't know why, bipolar is coming into my head. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just telling you what's coming into my head. So, and that can be hard. A lot of times men don't want to seek help, all right? I'll be the first man to admit that, okay? So here we go, seashells. Let's find out what's going on, okay? You know, we have patience and planning. You want this to end. You want this to work, okay? You know, what you're wanting to end is this torment. There is like some torment, and you're having a problem finding the doorway, okay? Now, in this real world, there are answers. Don't go on the attack. When he's going through some of this, don't push. Be patient. Go with him. But it is time to research and ask somebody if there's a prospect or if there's an idea of what's going on with your husband. We have fulfillment of wishes. So what I'm seeing here, and this is emotional, is we have emotional happiness coming. This would be Raphael. This would be love, spirit of kindness, those things. Fulfillment of wishes 9 but you gotta look, this box has to get cracked open, and you're going to have to find out what exactly is going on. Now, we have harmony. So the cards are here to tell you they want this harmony for you, but the harmony also stands for commitment, okay? Things are gonna get tough, all right? But what I'm really picking up is with God's help, with Spirit's help, with the mother's help, your husband can and will find his way out of this mesh, this mush he's got himself going on to. Look here, the crown chakra. We have a 7 at the beginning, which is about choices, all right? 7 is all about choices, planning, looking. It's not about taking big actions. At the end here, we have the crown chakra. Now, what's really cool about the crown chakra showing up here, all right, seashells, is the crown chakra is right above your head, okay? There is something that's out of line, all right, and an alignment needs to be done if you could ask him to go and help, because he's not seeing things clearly, is what I'm getting. He sees them. He might even be reading between the lines because everything is so out of whack up here in our conscious mind. He's not able to see them clearly, and this is causing confusion because he's not understanding what to do about different things that's going through his head. Here again, we have the power card. This is going to require your strength, your power. It's going to require healing, and it's going to require a gentle touch. There are going to be times that and you know what? I see him in this card. There are times he is just the most doting, precious king of the family there is, and there's other times he's lashing out or whatnot. And what I want you to understand is this card is for you. This card is for you to understand. I'm going to stand fast in my power. I'm going to know that I can help him with this. Look here, we have light. We have 19. This is the sun shining through, okay? Spirit is here, and this lady who is with you is here to let you know, keep your eyes focused above to the heavens, all right? It will be very easy to break your focus and start looking at everything that's bad. The light, 1 and 9. Now, 1, what do we say? That is that new beginning. That's the one individual. The 9 is about manifesting and bringing things to life, bringing things in. But when you add a 1 and a 9 together, you get a 10. A 10 only counts generally when you're doing numerology in tarot. All right, anywhere else, the 10 becomes a 1, 1 plus 0. Now, here's the cool thing about it being a 10 in tarot, all right? A 10 generally cycles or shows that this cycle is coming to an end, and there's going to be some light shed on whatever's going on. So I want you to stay in your power, remember to keep hope, and to understand that guess what? A whole new spirit is fixing to come out and present itself, all right? Prayer, understanding, asking for help, staying strong. Love through all of this is going to be your anchor. Wow, bangering. Now, take a deep breath. All right? Know that this woman is probably going with you because she is a guide for you. All right? No, I'm being told she's not. All right? But there is some, yes, she is. She's going to come with you, but she is there. At times, you might feel a brush of the face or something like this. I feel this could have been, at one point, a family member, very striking lady or whatnot, but she's in her 50s, if that makes any sense. Doesn't mean that's how old she was when she left or ascended, but that's what I've got going on. But she is here to tell you, hold your place. Help is coming is what I'm really picking up, okay? Now, stand up. Bring all that energy in. Let's walk out the door together, and you can return home. So mote it be. Wow, bang right. Okay. Woo! All right. Man, we got a lot going on tonight. Things are really happening. So glad you're there. Y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the share. Subscribe and share are my two biggest things we need to get this to grow even bigger. And we are growing all the time. A lot of people in the room. Hey, folks, if you're in the room, I don't know if you can have a way, or if you know my wife, Gillian, she's in the room. All right. Feel free if you have a way to contact Gillian either through Facebook. Some of y'all may know her phone. A lot of people will reach out to her, and she says, I have a question from the gallery. That way you don't have to say who you are or whatnot, and I'd love to answer that question, okay? So know that we're there. We're both there for you. Deborah saying hi. Glad you are there. Seashells, thank you, and happy holidays, everyone. You know what? Seashells, embrace it. It's going to be okay. Things are going to get better. Something's going to come into the light. Keep looking for it. The answer is there. Let's see what we've got here. Who is thinking about reaching out to me soon, possibly romantically? Okay, Kristen. That was, I don't even remember the reading I just did. Let me find out. Let's do this. And it may have already played into the reading that I did. So let me look and see if you put anything else down in here. I'm scrolling down. Folks, there's a lot of people in here, and I will get to you. Put it all in and let me see what's going on. And I promise, wow, I'm already getting way behind. So I will get here to try to answer everybody's questions. So just be patient, okay? All right, who is thinking about reaching out to me soon? Possibly romantically. All right, you know what? Now I do. Boom, bam, that just hit me. This is what we were talking about in the reading. There's going to be somebody, okay, that this first meeting or this relationship, I think that was around this, Kristen, that is going to get kind of out of whack. Let's find out, but stay focused. Communicate, 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 because this may not be a person that you're expecting. Let's find out what's going on, okay? We're going to do this. Who is thinking about reaching out to me? I do have, let me bring out the cards. All right, and let's see what's going on. Look here. We do have the lovers, the harmony. Things are coming. This very well could be heartache and loss. Somebody, either you or him, is dealing with the loss, and I think this is what's slowing things down, okay? We're dealing with trauma from a past relationship that we're going to have to deal with, either with with the other person, okay, or maybe it's could even be another woman. I'm not sure. I'm really picking up a strong vibe here, though, that this past relationship is going to be an issue. Now, keep in mind, we have the 6 for victory. 3 is about creating things, but in the 3 of swords, what we would have here, 3 of thought, of mental, of mindness, okay? We're dealing with trauma, okay? That's going to cause the issue. So look at what we got here again. Throat chakra. Communication, because I think this person is going to come out of the blue. And what I'm really picking up is this person may already be in the picture. If that makes any sense, let me know, okay? Communication, we're right back here, and I mixed all these cards up with that power card and then that sacral chakra. What you do, how you handle this whole thing. Your root is I am. My brain just went blank. You have the second chakra, and then you have the sacral chakra. Oh, no, it's the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is I am, I feel, okay? These are where love comes from, that just above the groin area, things like that. This is where physical pleasure and things like that come from, all right? I am, I feel. Make sure you don't rush to judgment is what I'm really getting here, all right? Because this person is going to be very cool for you once y'all get everything worked out. And if you look, we have a destiny card, all right? This person is going to actually help change your life. If you notice, all these cards are black, all right? That means every card I got from you was either a chakra card or a major arcana card, which is talking about this is serious. I want you to pay very close attention to what's going on around you. Don't take anything for granted or half-hearted. But there is something that's coming, but you got to work through something first. Either you do, they do, you both do, or something. But it's coming. So if you feel like you've already locked in on somebody and things are moving a little slow, don't misread it. There's something they're dealing with. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Let me know. I hope that made sense. It's what I got. I'm going to be mixing these up. Let's see what's going on. All right. Let me see here again. I just do this so I can make sure the cards aren't stuck together as fast as I go through these tonight. So let's see what's happening. All right, Kitty. All right, good to see you, Kitty. Let's find out what's happening. Hi. Want to know how to know myself properly and patiently, because it's so hard for me even more when I'm around other people, and I care so much about pleasing them that I end up feeling like useless and empty. All right, here's one of the things we're going to have to work on, okay? You are an empath to begin with. There is also something that has hurt you in the past, all right, that has hurt your self-esteem. And you know what? You're not alone. We're longing for acceptance, okay? We all long for acceptance. Thus the little thumbs up button turned out to be bigger than anybody ever thought it was going to be. It was just meant to be a way to interact. Wound up being a whole social dilemma, okay? So Kitty, one of those things you got to understand is to breathe, all right? And it takes practice to say no, okay? You know, there's an old Clint Eastwood movie where he did something nice for somebody or something, and he said, you know, that doesn't mean we're taking long, hot showers together. You know what, Kitty? If you're not taking long, hot showers with these people, you have to start not allowing their opinion to matter as much. And that sounds very easy, but it's going to take practice. Many of my Bangarang tribe in here will tell you, oh my God, it is so hard to stop worrying, especially, Kitty, if you've been a nurturer or whatnot. Now, your empath skills, I believe, are playing a huge role, because when somebody needs something, you're fighting a two-prong factor. The need for acceptance, because you don't want to say no, all right? And B, you feel what that person's going through. But a lot of times when you're getting in the middle of it, or even 5 minutes later after you've said yes, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And you bring all of this on yourself. Because here's what happens. What I'm seeing happen, and this is what I'm being told right now, Kitty, okay? What I'm being told is one of the main things that's going on with you. People are drawing you into their personal crap, all right? And then they're blaming you for when it goes wrong, or, well, you said, or something like that. And so therefore you're catching the butt of all of this stuff. So Kitty, we're going to take a look, okay? And see what we've got here real fast, all right? And this is hard to literally sit down and start, because you'll say yes before you even realize it, because you've actually trained yourself to respond to that way. So the yes, you might say yes, but then you have to go, hey, wait a minute, stop. I got to think about this. I can't help you right now. I've got things I have to take care of for me first. If those people get upset, they're not your friend. They're more worried about themselves. Okay? That's all you got to say. All right? And make sure then that you set some boundaries. Let's see what we've got here for you, Kitty, real quick. And I'll try to pick up the pace of some of these readings here so people can see it. Look here. Truth. Tell the truth. 2, you know, the truth is on you as far as letting your old self go. You have to say, I'm going to become a new person in light. As scary as it may be, notice this looks like it's on a huge set of scales, all right? But the 20 is that judgment card, is that I'm letting go of the old me so I can emerge into the truth of who I know I am. We can tell people no, all right, without hurting, loving. If they take a hurt, all right, that's on them. Again, look, all black here, all right? And now we've got the 13. This is the devil card, or the death card. 13, what I talked to you about. Leaving the old body, letting the new mind, the new higher conscience take over, followed by a transformation. There are some things in your life and in the way you do things that you are going to have to let go of, all right, in order for this new transformation and something new to bud. There are times we have to kill old habits, old things, old way of doing things, and what I just got told, old thoughts. You have to look at your thought spiritual wisdom, okay? And look what they're doing. They're putting their heads together. If you and these other people do not align spiritually, you need to start stepping away from them, but that you can still pray for them. You can still say, I love you. You can still love them, okay? But the spiritual union is so important in your emotional set for you to be able to gain strength, because what happens is you spend so much time trying to help other people, you get lost in the mix, and what's going to happen is one day you won't be able to help anybody, let alone yourself, okay? You need to pick and choose who you're helping and why, and that has to be mutually beneficial. There's got to be an even exchange of energy in this, is what I'm seeing here. Look, stand your ground. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what? No, I love you. Well, why don't you do this? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Because it's my decision. I love you. All right. What do we do now? But you have to start learning to stand your ground and saying no. This all begins. Wow, we've got fertility here popping up all over the place. All right. This is how you're going to create a new life, a new you. Okay. You're going to create something beautiful. All right. And you're actually going to give birth to a new you. All right. That's what I'm really seeing here. Base chakra. It all starts at the root. I am. Do you know who you are? I would challenge you to sit down with a piece of paper, a journal, and say, this is who I am. And you might find out that's a little tougher question to answer than what you know. But we got here, there's always hope. The light is there, okay? You always have to look up. Don't look down. We get discouraged and we look down, okay? Look up. All right. It's going to be okay. Friends come, friends go, all right? At the end, take it from a 62-year-old guy, all right? And other old friends and things like that. At the end of the day, all of my really good friends will tell you they can count their true friends on one hand and generally still have fingers left over. They have friends, but they're not friends. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Stop worrying about people so much. If it's not good to you at that point, it's not good for them. So make sure you're understanding. Get the universe, enlightenment. You are on your way, and this is the first part of waking up to a whole new thought process, a whole new way of seeing things. And that's what I'm getting here. This is patience with yourself, the waiting game, understanding you're going to walk, you're going to go slow, but be patient and understand spirit is actually bringing something to you. Something new is growing. Allow that new you to grow and to become. That's where your hope is. All right. I would love to work with you some more on this because there is. Understand your power. What I'm really picking up here. Wow. All of a sudden, Kitty, you're a healer. You have the light, but you're kind of like in that little kid's gospel song, hide it under a bush. Oh no, it's being hidden. And it's being hidden. And one of the reasons you're under attack, all right, is because the darkness doesn't want our light healers to shine, so they put you in this. Man, understand, you can break free. Call on your angel team. Call on them to say, stand near me, protect me. Call on your guides to make sure that you are moving in the right direction and that things are really working for you and doing. But most importantly, what I'm really getting here is you're going to have to practice saying no. And you know what? I used to be just like you. I get it. I really get it. But once you understand that and then allowing them to deal with you saying no is on them. It's not on me. Maybe they'll come back to me later and ask me for something else and I will be able to help. But you have to understand that is very, very important. Okay? So one of the things you can do, I'm going to pull another card here, that you can do here is understand and start every morning. I want you to start with a mantra, with an affirmation of I am power. Get your coffee, okay? I've talked about this with other people here on the show. Get your coffee, look into it, and literally speak into your coffee, I am power. I am power. I have light. I have the strength of a lion, all right, within me. And then drink your coffee. Drink those vibrations back into you. Take time throughout the day and say that mantra, I am power. Those things that hurt me in the past are what are building my future so I know how to move forward. Wow, bangarang. Kitty, you need anything, let me know. Okay, let's find out what's happening. Deborah, good to see you. All right, good to see what's going on. Let's find out. You're welcome, Amira. You are so welcome. All right, Moon Mama, glad to see you. Welcome. Love the hair. Love the hair. Bangarang. for my newer people that are in, we are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We believe in whenever you can, get barefoot. Pay attention, Kitty, okay? Now, make sure on your carpet, the concrete. I'm on a third floor of a huge apartment building, okay? I still get barefoot all the time. And what I do is I imagine my energy attaching to the footers and running down deep into the earth below the parking garage and everything down there. And from there, it's like an amplifier, but we get grounded and we remember as above, so below. Bring that energy down into you, all right? This is what we believe. So we say we're going to get grounded. We like to get barefoot whenever we can, all right? But Bangarang, it's a reminder of whatever we put out, we get back. Watch the movie Hook with Robin Williams. You'll get it, all right? But the whole point is I want you to be able to find your wings. You got to reclaim your magic, know who you are, know your power, and then you can fly. That is the whole purpose of this channel's existence, all right? If I can help anybody fly, that's what I want to do. So welcome, everybody, and glad you are here. Let's get through this. Hey, is Mark, my friend, okay, let me see it over here. My friend yelled at you on Jay Mata show, LOL. Okay, glad to see you. Welcome. Oh, okay. Mark, you're the guy. Gotcha. Okay. You know what? I didn't even remember. Okay. Let it go, brother. It's okay. Whatever you need to know. All right. Because there's a lot you and I can talk about, and I would love to be able to sit down and have a conversation. Okay. That's important, is to be able to do that. All right. Leanne, Frank, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. Seashells. Now, I got so many people in here. There was somebody I told them I was going to help them reach out to Laura. I cannot remember who it was, and I cannot find the comment. I need you to reach out to me on my email so I can help. I told you I would help if Laura was not able to. She's had a lot going on. So do me a favor. Make contact with me, tarotwithanAttitude@gmail.com. Remind me of your username and then give me your first name. All right. And we can go from there, and I will be glad to reach out and try to help you through some of whatever you're going through. Okay. Everybody's saying it. Hey, Moon Mama. Glad. I love that name. That is just so cool. That is so cool. All right. I got to get caught up here. Let's see what's going on. All right. What a lovely day, 90. Hello, how are you? Glad to see you. Let's see what's going on. All right. How will my first job? How will it, what? Will it go? Will it come? I need a little more, okay? Let me know. We'll do a quickie right here with just that information. All right. What a lovely day, 90. How will my first job? I don't know what that means. But let's find out and see what Spirit's got to say. All right, and we're just going to toss the cards and let Spirit speak through the cards. So what I've got here is authority. So somebody's looking at you. Either you are going to be an authority figure on a topic, okay, or someone in authority is going to be over you, and you're going to get be taking orders from a very strong person. So get ready for that. We have discontent and boredom. Might not be the right job for you, okay? From your picture, you appear young. Guess what? Sometimes you got to do things to find out what you do and don't want to do. But notice we have 2 4s here. This is a great starting place for you. This is a great place to build a PowerPoint so you get your foot in the door of some different things or whatnot and build a solid base. You know what? Wow. There's the 5. We go 4s and then 5. 8 and 5, 13. Something's got to go, all right, so something new can come. And we do. We have financial and material changes are coming. So something is going to happen. There are going to be some changes. I think you're going to make some money. Some things are going to happen. A new job is coming. Be patient. That's what I'm getting. And finally, there's a light at the end of the rainbow. Be ready to see what's coming. That's going to be important. Material and spiritual prosperity. So some things are fixing to happen for you. What a lovely day. So That looks very promising. I don't think it's the job to be all and end all, but I think it's a job that's going to fill some needs for you right away, if that makes any sense at all. Okay? Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Getting my cards put back up so they don't double up or whatnot, and we'll go from there. Ah, now I don't want to mess the name up. Sachet, okay? Sachet, I have no idea, but I just want you to know, okay, welcome. All right. My cat, Claudia, I saw a black cat too today. So, right now at the end, we've got a lot going on here on this planet. And what's going on, I think you're going to see a lot of either in the metaphysical realms, you're going to see a lot of cats, crows, ravens. Maybe even if you're in an area, you might go to a zoo or something, all of a sudden there's a jaguar there. There's going to be something that is working to get spirit world. They're going to be moving in and out of the spirit world with messages. So we have to pay attention to that. I really feel that it's something that very well could be. So if you're seeing it, stop and pay attention, ask questions, all right? And say, let's find out, okay? Let's find out and see what's going on. So real quick, I'm going to pull a card. It's going to pull one card here for that. And we have the 6 of shells, all right? So it's remembrance. It's remembering, all right? 6 of shells, we're going to go there, and I love these cards. Sentiment and joy. There were good times with this cat, and what I'm really picking up, Sachet, is that the cat is there to remind you to be happy, okay? The cat's cool, everything, going to come and go. There are times you will feel it wrap around your legs. I know you will feel it, and that's what's going on. So yes, there could be a message there to take it easy on yourself, and remember, take some time and think about the good stuff in life that's going on. That's what I'm really getting picked up, you know? So yes, how will my first job go? All right, so you saw that. It's going to go okay. You're going to be good. I think you might have a little bit of issues with your boss, but I think all in all, if you stick to it and do whatever, it's going to work out. And through that job, you may find what you're actually going to do or your actual calling, you know? Let's see what's going on here. Erica Williams, is there anything positive going to happen for me soon? You know what? Absolutely. Do you see it? Do you feel it? All right, I got to get something cold here. 1 minute. Oh, yeah, thank you. So, Erica wants to know, is anything positive going to happen? Well, I can tell you absolutely. Here, let's do it this way. Let's bring the pendulum out. I love my pendulums. If Miss Bridget was here, she would tell you how much I love my pendulums. So I'm going to ask right now, pendulum, spirits, guides, will you work with me through this pendulum today? Yes. Erica's feeling down. Erica's feeling, she's worried. Is there going to be anything positive that happens for Erica soon? Yes, there is. And it's a big yes. Okay. So let's take another quick look here at some cards, or a card, Erica, and let's find out. Pop this baby over here. All right. And let's take a quick look. So we do have the 10 of shells. Y'all will not see me read reversals on here when I'm working with people. There are a lot of times I do, but dealing with the camera and the way everything flips around, man, it screws me up and screws everybody else up too. So we have the 10 of shells. Whatever you're going through right now emotionally, this is fixing to come to an end and some things are fixing to shift and change. So be glad for that. That's what we're seeing. All right. The King of Crystals. So what we're talking about here is you setting your boundaries and be proud and remember who you are. You're going to be able to own your own physical world and know that things are going to happen. This is also going to be somebody with a lot of wisdom, somebody you look up to, is going to step in and help guide you, if that makes any sense. Look for an older man or an older person or somebody that you would see in that leadership role, when they give you some advice, you might want to take it, all right, and listen up for it. Queen of Crystals. Could this be mother father figure? You know, what we've got here is the king and queen of crystals. So, you know, what we've got is comfort and personality. Is that what it's saying? I can't see it because my prosperity. All right. I should have known. Queen of crystals. So the queen is about you taking care of you. You need to take care of you right now, not a bunch of other people. It's this very nurturing spirit or whatnot. So you have a spirit that's coming around. These spirits are trying to nurture you. They're going to help take care of you. But yes, some things are going to step in, and it's okay for you to take care of yourself. That's what I'm getting. And finally here, we have the traveler. So what I want you to understand, the traveler, the fool, okay, is adventure and potential. I like to read what's on the cards. I don't have all of those things memorized, okay? So look for something new. Remember how I said something's coming to an end? All right. We've got some very powerful figures coming into your life that are going to be there, and you're going to need to take control. You're going to need to take control of your finances, take control of what's going on around you. You're going to need to take care of you before you take care of other people right now, and that's okay. But the traveler is here to say something new is coming your way. Do not let fear keep you from leaping at an opportunity, okay? Go with the flow. The sun is going to shine. Things are happening. Erica, say a prayer. Start being positive. See things happen. Does that make sense? All right? So, wow. Bangarang. Cool. All right. Trying to get to everybody here and making sure that I try to get all the questions answered. All right. Going to take a second and just come back to center. Sometimes I start getting worried about everybody over here, and I tend to push it. Going to take just a minute. We'll get there. Everybody's there, you know. Kristen, thanks. Actually, there was a quarrel between me and a friend, but it was worked out. Don't know about the cat or what color was it. I just saw a cat. I don't know things like that. I'm clairsentient or whatnot. So what I would say is somewhere this friend might be going to be the one that's the missing link between you and this person to be. Okay? That's what I've got. Okay? So something is coming. Be aware, be alert. All right? Don't settle. And I think that's the big thing. You might have a choice coming up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Kristen, you might have a choice. All right? Make sure you move slowly on either one of them, because one is right for you and one is wrong for you. Does that make sense? Don't let the one misguide you, okay, or take you off path from the correct one. Wow. See what happens. So mote it be. Will my job be better next year? In Ab, let's find out. Will my job be better next year? In Ab wants to know. We're going to ask. So I'm going to do this too. I want to see, and I pretty well know the answer. Do you need cleaning? No. Okay. So, will my job be better next year? No. And what I'm getting is it's time for you to polish up that resume and get some things going. I'm told to use this deck again. Let's see. No, I'm going to go over here. I think I'm confusing it. I had two decks laying next to each other. All right. So things aren't going to get that much better. So what are you going to do about it is what I'm being challenged to ask you. Okay. If that makes any sense. Okay. If that makes any sense. So we've got patience. Be patient. Balance. Okay. If there's some type of power struggle going on here, all right, I want you to understand that this is temperance. This is saying, don't just, I have been there, kick the bucket, leave, gotta go, bye, see ya. All right, and it's cost me on some things. Other things it hasn't. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? But what Spirit is saying, okay, is balance. All right? In everything, balance, patience. Find out what's going on. There might be something happening behind the scenes that you are not quite aware of. Rest and rejuvenate. You've been dwelling and stewing on this so much in your head, let it go. Because now what's starting to happen is what very well I'm picking up could be is that you're generating that type of energy, and what you put out is what you get back. All right. So kind of let some of that go and find out what's happening, because we do have prosperity beginning. So this job may not be better. What I'm picking up here is you very well, if you will stay patient and balanced, something's going to change, and something's going to allow something new to come into your life. Either a new job offer, okay, or a new position. This is what I'm picking up here real quick. All right. It's going to be choices. Both of these have to deal with the real world, in the tangible world. Movement, choices, and decisions. When you get a chance to move, don't dilly-dally. Make a decision and go with it. You know what? It may feel like something's hurting to lose, okay? And it may actually be afraid. This is my grief card. You may be like, man, I don't want to give this up for that or this, that, or the other. You know what? Look at the good side of whatever's coming. Make sure, okay, that when this offer is made, that you do start to look back and look at this job. What have you got to be grateful for in this job? How is this job going to serve you better than the new job offer? Likewise with the new job offer. Man, I might be having to start all over, start on the bottom or whatnot. But focus on the positive. That's going to be huge. Focus on what's there, not what's going to be lost. You're going to be able to change things around, okay? So we got the answer through the pendulum. This job's not getting any better, but things are going to change for you. So just be careful, move, and you will see that some things happen, okay? Wow, bangerang. All right, let's see what's going on here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All my new people, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and at the end of this thing, or even right now, share this video. Hit the share button, all right? That's all I ask, all right? Also, while I'm going to take this moment right now, Wednesday night, 8:30, guess what? Me and Miss Laura at it again. Laura Van Tyne and I'll be doing live readings. Come back in, check it out. But our lady exorcist and I will be doing another show together. So if there's questions you want to ask, feel free. That would be the show to ask it. Okay, Mark, I had a plan. Then my partner had an issue with what he heard on Jay and Rex's show. I'm a bit undecided on my direction. Okay. Are you asking me? I'm going to be specific, particularly with the conversation we had before. If you want me to look at, because I pray to the same God you do, brother, okay? I believe that God is energy, he is power, the mother. Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 talks about how the divine feminine and God are one and the same. He is male and female. I believe in all of that. I believe in energy. I believe Jesus showed us how we could live with energy and how we could use it to help and how we were allowed to live our life. I also believe he showed us exactly what our intentions mean. So let me know. I'm going to keep scrolling through. If you want me to pull a card for you, I would be glad to, okay? And I understand that. So it's scary, all right? And but I don't want to go into something where I'm misreading it or whatnot. But Mark, I'd love to pull cards for you. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you being here. All right? That's what we're doing. So let's see what, the prayer is helping. That's what needs to be. Prayer. Pray. Open your heart to whatever you see as God, your higher conscience, whatever that is to you, okay? Reach out and understand you are never alone. We are never alone, okay? And angels, guides, they're all here for our protection and for our love and for guidance. So we gotta reach out to them sometimes and make sure that, prayer, A lot of times we don't pray till we're in trouble. And I tell people all the time, think of a relationship. When you're having struggles, especially with your spiritual relationship, how would you like it if your spouse, your significant other, don't care who that may be, all right, never called on you except when they needed something? Some of us have been there, okay? Some of us have been there. And after a while, that becomes very old. They're just better than us. They don't leave. But how are you going to communicate and get these messages if you're not getting up in the morning and saying, hey, and I mean have a genuine, real conversation. It doesn't have to be holier now. Hey, good morning, people. I know you're around me. I ask you to pull tight. Thank you for sending my guide, Take 20 minutes. Get up early. 20 minutes. That's it. Get your shower. All right? Call it the 20-minute challenge. All right? And sit down and start to think, okay? And now you've built in 20 minutes to just sit and be still. Have your coffee. Smoke a cigarette. But be still and start to listen. There are exercises I can do to help you start to learn how to do different things. And I need to start building some classes. Everybody's on me all the time. So let's see. Rob, my friend Jen is watching, but she can't comment. She wants to know if Spirit has a message on how 2025 will go for her. Thank you. All right, Jen, here we go. All right. And that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you being the liaison between Jen and I. Thank you. And it's more between Jen and Spirit. Okay? So, our most gracious Heavenly Father, Jen needs your help. Mother, divine angels, guide all that is of the light. I'm asking for the great Mother of the earth to come forth, help, combine with as above, so below. All energies that are God, come and help Jen find an answer to what's going on. So mote it be. All right, Jen, here we go. Okay? Let's see what's happening here. Get back over here. The important harmony. 6, victory, commitment. One of the biggest things I harp on people all the time when they see this card, they're like, oh, lovers, everything else, okay? But 2025 is about commitment. So, Jen, I would ask you to talk to yourself and say, what am I committed to make happen? What am I committed to do to bring the 2025 into my life that I want? What is your commitment to that plan, to that path? We have some things that are, Jen, hold on to your butt. Be careful to what you ask for, okay? This is an 8. This is in Spirit. This is about things are going to start picking up in 2025. There's going to be some definite movement and things you're going to have to sit back and learn. Some things are coming, but things are moving for you. Look here. New Enlightenment, 21, the universe, the high enlightenment card. This is what everybody's trying to achieve. But notice 2-1, it's a 3. 2 is that partnership with yourself, with God, yourself with your higher being, your higher consciousness, and 1 with the beginning, with the one almighty, with one whoever, the one power in your life or you, okay? And 2 and 1 becomes a 3, all right? 3 is that creation. You're going to have to be involved in the creation of what 2025 brings. Rejoice in celebration. Look, we got another 3. Jen, things are going to be good, but you're going to have to take an active part and understand there's going to be some celebration. Friends are going to play a part. The third eye chakra. As you're moving through things in 2025, it is going to be very important for you to move and do things slowly. That doesn't mean come to a still, but read things. Your third eye chakra and your intuition are going to show you things, okay? And you need to be able to understand them and help you read some intentions and read between the lines. We have positive movement forward. Wow. Look at this. All right? Setting sail, new horizons, things like that. Jen, 2025 is going to be awesome. That's all I can tell you right now. Wow. Bangerang. Folks, love to hear from you. Love to know what's going on. If you want to reach out to me, in the link is my link tree down below. I have books about reading tarot. We have books. My wife has written books about manifestation. We've written some things together. There's actually some spiritual self-defense courses that are offered by Laura Van Tyne, the lady that will be here Wednesday. Click on those links, follow them, see what you got, and let's see what's going on, okay? Because there's a lot there. You know, it's a lot, especially in myself, with these different emotions every single day. It is a lot. I told you, this is not easy. Breaking a habit, and particularly in a transformation, is never easy, okay? I wish I could tell you it is. But that's the reason that power card's coming into play. You can do it. I have faith in you. God has faith in you. Your angels have faith for you. You know, I'm very calm and patient with him, but he does worry me, and even needing of me to supervise when in situations I don't have to before now, I'm always worried. Okay? You need to use that 20-minute challenge I was talking about. Before bed and after when you get up in the morning, okay? I want you to sit down and take 5 minutes. And every couple of hours, it's kind of like, you know, I'm going tomorrow to get a tooth removed, everybody. They're going to knock me out. I got to dig one out at the roots. It's not going to be fun. But they had me start taking antibiotics a day or so ago. And then I'll continue for another week. You know what? And I'm taking them 3 times a day. That's the point, all right? Throughout the day, you're going to have to stop, get centered, and ask for help. You're going to have to ask for guidance in what to say, how to do it, where to go, and that's okay. But at the end of every time you do that, just say thank you to your guides, your angels, to God for being there, okay? Just like an antibiotic, all right? And that will start to take effect, and you will feel its difference. You know, thank you for this. You are quite welcome. You are always welcome. This is what I'm here for. This brings me happiness. If I can help people find their way, this is where I find my joy. I used to be able to do it through singing and song. I haven't been able to do that now, but I have this, and it's very, very powerful. You know, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, glad to see you. Hello, can I get a reading on my current job and finances in general? Yes. And then everybody hang tight. You know, let's find out what's going on. All right? Let's find out what's going on. Mr. Maurice Evans Jones. I love it. I love it. And that young man that's there, that is awesome. Okay. Here we go. So our sacral chakra. What this is doing is telling me there's some things that are out of line. Again, the base is I am and I feel, okay? You have to be very careful about operating from here on a purely emotional standpoint. And that chakra may be out of alignment or whatnot that might help, okay? So I would ask somebody for help. Mental conflict, yeah, okay. This is twos, making decisions, okay. You know, hold on a minute. I tell people all the time, and my wife says it better than I do, okay. Refusing to make a decision is actually making a decision to not make a decision and do nothing. What I advise people is when you're in that situation, okay, if fear of doing something wrong or making it worse or whatnot is what's holding you back from making this decision in your mind, because this is all emotion and in the mind, okay? And I don't mean it's in your head. I'm saying it is conscious thought, okay? One of the things I want you to understand, all right, is when we stay in that fear, you might as well go ahead and try it because you're already living in that reality. Think about it. You're letting that fear encompass your life. So if you want to make a decision, all right, and Mark, this very well could apply to your situation. Think about it, all right? Do something. You don't have to dive off the high dive, but you can jump in the deep end and realize, hey, I can reach the side. Make some type of movement, all right? That's what's going on here. Emotional withdrawal. There's going to be some things you need to cut loose of emotionally. There are some things going on in your life that no longer serve your higher good, okay? Let it go. It's time to walk away. There's that 8. There's that movement. There's that learning. So take a look at things that are happening in your life and say, this doesn't serve me. So I get to move forward, okay? I get to move on. Oh, moving on. Do I need to say any more? And we have set your eyes on a new goal, and victory will be yours. Keep moving forward. Make the decision. Small steps, baby steps. Look around, what's working, what's not working. And you know what? If you step forward and that didn't work, you can always step to the side and try again. Take another step. Take another step. But it is time to let something go that no longer serves your higher good and move on, because you're going to open the door and set your eyes on a new horizon. Wow. Bangarang. That's what I got there. Okay. Let's see what's happening. All right. I'm trying to get to everybody. I know I am running way behind. The room came in and flooded and whatnot. And thank you so much for your patience. Let's see what's going on. Sorry, I meant how to love myself. Yeah, you know what? Spirit knew what you meant. And again, I'm sorry. I don't remember the reading. I remember you. I remember us talking or whatnot, but I don't remember what that actual reading was. Would it have applied? Because what I see here is it's time to look up and learn some lessons. Keep an eye on the details, the stars. There's things that are offering you direction, and there's motion that's coming for you, and you're going to need to know. This is that, you know what? Fall back in love with life again. Fall back in love with yourself, your spirit, and realize, you know what, Kitty? You're a powerful woman. You have everything you need to succeed. You've been given it. And you have a light to shine for other people. You are important. I believe I said you're a healer and things are happening. And I want you to understand you need to start focusing on that so things can happen. There's that power card again. I know we saw these cards. All right. So listen to me. This is what you can do to love yourself again. And one of the first things I'm getting told, and I'm getting hit right down in the solar plexus, forgive yourself. Then let it go. Rob, I hurt somebody. I don't know if you did or not, Miss Kitty. Okay. Somebody hurt me or whatnot. You know what? Doesn't matter. You got to forgive them. All right. Doesn't mean you have to embrace them, fall back in love with them, go into business with them, do anything. All right. But it does begin a closure of letting you walk off. All right. Hope that makes sense. Let's find out. Thank you, Amara. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Nikki, good to see you. Good to see you. You know, happy holiday to you. Mr. Maurice, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, my bad. I deleted that question. You know what? Doesn't matter. It's good. We're all here. We're all here. Jeff Funk. Hi, I'm new here. Jeff, welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Wow, Bangarang. I hope you're still here because I see, man, I got so far behind, but I like to give my readings. I like to give them solid. But I am going to have to call it here. So let me get through here and see if I can find, I know someone who's dealing with a divorce. Okay, that very well. There you go. See where that fits and let's find out. Okay. Jeff, may I have a reading, please? Absolutely. Let's see what we've got. Okay. For Jeff. Jeff Funk. All right. Jeff. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to take a moment, have a little sip of coffee. And that's for me. Gets my head just been moving, things like that. A lot of talking, a lot of things going. All right, Jeff. Going to concentrate on Jeff right now. All right. Let's see what's happening. Jeff, here we go. So we have truth. This is that allowing yourself to break free from your old self, shed your skin, kind of like a snake. Not saying you were a snake, okay? But stepping into that higher consciousness, the 20, the 2, the 2 coming together to mean a relationship and a bond with your own person, your duality. That's where we're at. We cannot live in past traumas and past experiences. They are there. They are part of our life. But we have to live today and we have to move forward. The sun comes up. Things happen. Other people need you. And you know what? That's why we're here. Man, people don't want to hear this one, but it's true. All right, folks, don't kill the messenger. We're here to get hurt. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? We're here to get hurt. We're here to fall off the horse. We're here to experience pain, all right, to learn how to deal with it. Because in my mind, at some point, yes, when we leave this dimension, this side of heaven, whatever you want to call it, it's spirit form. God is energies, big energies, not a big dude sitting up on a chair, okay? But something tells me we're here in this life to learn to master emotions and different things having to do with heartache and loss, to learn as we move back into God or to become peace with God, because at some point we will have another body, and it's how we're going to help somebody and how we're going to help ourselves and learn. Solar plexus, I do. What about what you do? Okay, right here, right in your diaphragm, right down here, not in the heart. Take your fist, put it on your heart, take another fist, put it right below it, almost like you're going to do CPR, but just in reverse, all right? And where this is, if you push in and you feel like, oh, that's your diaphragm. That's your solar plexus chakra, okay? And that is I do. What fires you up? What do you want to do? What actions are you taking to bring things new and exciting into your life? It is time for you to act on it. 23, 3, creativity. This is what we're talking about. Making something new happen. You know what? I pulled a card, and we're just going to go with it because I pulled it from a different deck, but that sometimes it happens. Queen of Acorns, the Queen of Air. Get this card and this card are from the same suit, different decks. Okay? I want you to think about this, Jeff. Okay? The Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity on top of 2 very creative cards. What we're talking about here, the Queen of Acorns is saying it's time to nurture your life, where you want to go, nurture your dreams, nurture your mind, all right? And you're conscious, where are we going to go? What are you going to do to be happy? What I've got here is the 7 of shells. So now we have decisions. Choice and ambitions. Look at these 2 cards together, ambitions. Choice and ambitions. What do you want to do? This card is requiring action. Spirit is saying you've got to let go of the old you to become the new you. You've got to let go of things that happened in the past and start looking at what you're going to do to build a new life, to build things so you can build that strong base, so you can take care of you and yours and nurture whatever's moving forward, and so you can make a choice. You have to choose, okay, about where you want to go. What do you want to be? I'm going to pull this card last, patience and planning. There we are with 7. This card, 7. Look at the options that are before you and choose wisely. That's what I have for you, Jeff. That's what I really get. You have options that are coming. Make sure you look, but then when it's time, you make your decision. Know the right way. Don't guess. Patience, planning, okay? And then step through the gate. That's what I have. Wow, banger. Okay, Jeff. Cool. All right, Monica, good to see you. Welcome. Glad you are here. Kristen, I actually deleted that other question, but oh well, thank you. That's all right. It's okay. It didn't come up here. All right. Hello, Monica. Bangerang. Everybody's coming in. I said love myself. Yes, I gotcha. And that's what I want you to do. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. I am not going to be able to say that right. Tezjazve and Saxena. So, welcome. Glad you're here. Bangarang. I just try to always, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Folks, a lot of people subscribing tonight. Make sure you go on Facebook. There's Tarot with an Attitude that is my business page, okay? But there's Tarot with an Attitude, the group, all right? Join the group, all right? Somebody will have to let you in. It's not that big of a deal, but join the group. That's kind of where I'm gonna be building the community, trying to build the community. It's already there. Hundreds of people are already in there. I've got so much to do. I'm trying to do it. So I'm looking for people to post, do things. Got questions? Ask the questions, things like that. You know, bangarang, Monica, bangarang. Yes, and I attract a lot of mean and abusive people that always attack with manipulation and gaslighting. That's what I'm saying. You've got to change that habit, and it's going to be rough. I'd love to talk to you about it on the side. Let me know, okay? Because it's going to be difficult. But that's what's coming on. People are bringing in, and they're using you. Understand this, and maybe this will help you, okay? To make themselves feel better. All right? So understand, people are manipulative. They're doing that, and nobody wants to be wrong. All right? So take that, look at it, see what's happened. You know what? Come back in on Wednesday night. Laura Van Tine will be here. I'd love to talk to you more about it then. If you don't want to come on, go and grab right there. Wow. Thank you, Donna. Isn't it? This is hard. The hardest word to say is no. You know, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Very good. You know, Tori, I appreciate you very much. Let's see what we've got going on here. Do I just post a question? Absolutely just post a question. I'm coming to the end, so I've got to try to see. I know people came in early. Everybody flooded in. Do me a favor, Wednesday night, if you've got a question, you can log in early and go over and post a question. Do a comment and post a question. That way you get in early and we come in, we just start right down that path. Thank you, Donna. Donna, I appreciate you. You take control, dear. That's good. Look at my girls going. KM, hi Rob. I feel like every day I go to work and it's such a struggle. I feel internal resistance. Not sure why I feel this way. There is no obvious reason. Any insight what I should or can do? We're going to draw some cards because it's going to get narrowed down for you, okay? Let's find out what's going on. So, Monica, these cards are amazing. Wow, they're on it tonight. Isn't it? Spirit, everything, God, whatever, they are on it tonight. All right? So, first thing to do is realize you are not alone. There is more of this feeling going around on this planet right now than I think the planet has ever seen. There is so much bad energy, bad juju. We're all tense. Who's going to want to start a fight or whatnot? You know what? Let them start and walk away. All right? That sounds easy, but it's hard, okay? It is such a struggle. First thing I would ask you, okay, from a counselor standpoint is, do you like your job? Do you like what you do? Do you like the people that are there? Okay? And in that internal resistance, all right, what we need to define that. So let's ask Spirit, all right? KM, again, we're going to do this. KM, I want you to sit back, close your eyes, and imagine that we're both floating off into the heavens. You're going to see my white room. When you get there, it is a star, and then it's a door. You open the door. It's surrounded by angels, so don't be afraid. You know this is a place of peace and security. I already feel all right, folks, we're needing some healing energy right here. So if everybody would, if they would join me right now, KM is really feeling this deep down in her soul, okay? And it's hurting, it's lost, and it's very heavy. So I'm going to ask Cam that you just kick back for a second. There's 2 chairs in front of you. Sit in one of them. and I'll sit across from you, and you're seeing me kind of moving my hands, starting to pull energy. And I'm going to pull this energy from above and below at the same time, driving through my head, through my root chakra, up through my spine, and it's going to emerge from my heart. We're going to let it flow throughout our body, through our energy. I'm going to start to look at you, Cam. There are some things that you have mentally become confused about, and you're having a hard time getting from truth to reality, where it all blends and you don't know what to do and you're starting to doubt yourself. Okay, communicate with yourself. Remember your power. All right, here we go. KM, I want you to heal. You're going to feel energy coming at you, everybody. We're asking God to send light energy through me and through you to KM. Here we go. And just let KM bathe in this light. Bathe in this light. You have an angel that has just come down from above. They are behind you. They are holding you tight. Their hands are crossed, and you will feel their wings come across you. They are there to let you know you are not alone. There's something bigger. I'm seeing another presence has come in to let you know you have something yet to accomplish. There's something, you're not on the right track for yourself, is what I'm getting told or what I'm feeling. And I want you to understand some of the things you're going through are to help push you in the right direction or for you to learn something. So this person that is with you, I'm picking up a heavy set older lady. All right. She's kind of spunky. She kind of looked at me and gave me the evil eye. Now she's chuckling for saying she's heavy set. Okay, but she's there. Okay, and what I see is her on her knees in front of you, holding your hands and saying, "You're loved. It's okay. Let things go." What I'm really picking up is up in the head. You are letting things get to you mentally you're taking on way too much, and you're taking on way too much of the world. It's time to build a beautiful light aura around you of protection. Put on your armor every morning before you leave. When you go to bed, rejuvenate that armor and call for protection and a good night's sleep. All right, I'm going to read some cards. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. All right, let's see what's happening. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right. Yes, mental conflict. Man, can't get much more than that. All right, let's see what's going on. Mental conflict is taking you over and you're not able to see clearly. There's going to have to be some decisions. Now, I separated these cards out, folks. So this is funny, but this is what I see of what's going on in the world today. People have forgotten why they're here. A lot of the battles that are going on, that's not why we're here. We're here to give a message. We're here to show people how to heal, okay? And what's going on is your light. Things are trying to push you in your spirit. Your mental state is not letting, it's kind of coming in butts with your spiritual state, all right? Let go. You have a light, and once you find that inside of you, you will be, wow. I mean, we just pulled these cards. Positive movement forward. This is about you are going to need to move forward in something. I'm going to do this again, all right, just to find out what's going on, all right? So there's a positive movement forward. Things are fixing to move forward. And you need to start every morning, okay, Cam? You need to say your prayers. You need to speak to your guides. Turn, look at them, ask them, reach up to them, talk to them. They're there. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. They are there. Good morning, okay? Establish that connection. Establish that relationship, that too. Here we go, fertility. It is time. You're in the middle of something. You're going to be involved in creating something huge, all right? You're going to be involved in creating something big, and that's what's going on, and something's trying to stop you. Patience. Are you trying to move too fast? Balance in everything. When you're moving through the day, if all of a sudden you're so immersed in work or in somebody else or something, stop, balance. 1 and 4. In balance, we find creation. 5 is also creation, but 5 is also conflict, okay? And then we look here. Look how many times this card's come up. Things new or fixed. The whole world is fixing to shift. Things are happening. We are coming into a new energy. Things are going to happen, and things are going to battle it very, very hard. So I want you to understand new things are happening for you, and I feel like something is fighting you because it wants to hold you back. You have a very special gift and what you're supposed to do. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Okay? Now, what I want you to do, take a deep breath. Breathe this energy in. Okay? Feel it. Say thank you. Open your eyes, look around. You will see angels around you, guide you. You will feel them touch you. Say thank you and return to here, to your chair, to right now. Okay? Nothing will attach. Nothing will come with you. We did not allow it. Wow. Bangarang. That's amazing. You know, that's amazing. You know, yes, Monica, these cards are gorgeous. Yeah, they're, man, sometimes I'll show you all my different cards. I can't show you all my cards. It'd be all show. Kitty, you are the light of the world. Now, Kitty, this is my wife, okay? But if that light is under a bushel, it's lost something kind of crucial. You've got to stay bright to be the light of the world. And that's what I was trying to get at. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. That's my baby doll. That's my earth angel. I honestly say God gave her to me to keep me alive and help me into this journey and transition. All right? She is here for a purpose. So that's what's going on. You know, whoa, that great reading. Yes, it was. All right. Janice. All right. Hi, I'm new. Like and subscribe. I thank you. Wow. Welcome. Bangarang. We are here. My throat's starting to go. You know, so that's what's going on. Say hello to the tribe, settle in, and ask your question to the Rev. Yes. And see, a lot of people, it's already, what time? At 10, 11? It's been an hour ago since some of these people asked their questions. So, you know, so let's find out. All right. Will Sid come back into my life after unfollowing me? You know, I'm going to do this. All right. Normally, I don't do these kind of things. All right. Because you know what? Shami, I've been given a message. Okay. The person that's supposed to be in your life will not come into your life. Spirit will not allow it until you learn to love yourself. Until you learn how valuable you are and to learn to live. You cannot look to another person to make you happy. So right now, the answer is no, because they don't belong there. Okay? That's what I got. All right? Doesn't mean they won't come back, but you've got to do some self-work and some things to make sure things are taken care of. Hello, I'm getting my house ready to sell. Thinking of selling off market to investors. Will I have any challenges with this? About how long will it take to sell? Thank you so much. Now, I'll be quite honest with you, Lucy. Time frames, I have a chart that I bring up, okay? Because my old brain just doesn't remember a lot of things. Let me bring it up and I will find out. We'll draw a card and find out about this. Because I'm getting mixed emotions with this whole, I want you to be careful because everything is fixing to change a little bit with interest rates and all of that because of this whole thing of power. If you're here in the United States, all right? So let's take a look, all right? Let's find out. So we want to ask when the house will sell, okay? When the house will sell. And I'm going to do this. Let me do it this way. All right. I got to bring this other back up. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right. I want you to be able to see the cards. All right. So hold on. This is, again, a little cheat sheet for me. All right. So when will the house sell? All right. And that's just a very basic question right there. Let's take a look. And what we've got. Ooh, you know what? This is saying you're going to have problems. Remember I was telling you there's some energy with fixing to happen? Okay. There's going to be some things. This is not decisive. 1 and 6 is a 7. Okay. I want you to think about this as this is the Tower card. Okay. Some things are happening that are going to change the way you do this. Not saying you're not selling, but right now, something is up that is saying, it's not going to sell right away, but there's something that's happening. So let's get over here and take a look at what's going on with this card. So, Lucy's wanting to know, thing is selling off market to investors. Is that a problem? Is that what's going, passion lighted? So we've got this. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of cards here so we can see what's happening. So you're going to make it, okay? But I think you need to change your approach is what I'm really getting. You're going to have to find, there's something here that's going to light your fire, okay? And you're going to have to take a look about a new beginning. This is telling me, and when I asked on the time, you might want to change how you're looking at it, change your approach. Because notice in this, the Tower card, normally that changes, but in this, it's disruption. So something is happening to change this flow. Don't lose hope. It's going to happen. Victory will be yours, but there's going to be some, look at there, the waiting game. You're going to have to be patient, all right? And let some things happen and let some things take its course. Once you have it, then you're going to be able to make a choice, make a decision, and move on. And finally, you're going to be able to start over. So is it going to happen right away? I don't think so. But the biggest thing of what I'm getting here, Lucy, for you is to rethink the way you're going about it. All right? Don't know that much about it. I know my wife and I went through this twice. All right? But I do know with all of this stuff coming up with the changing of the presidents, blah, 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 okay, and the way interest rates are done, that might be a thing because some investments I have are kind of in this disruptive state because everybody's waiting to see what's going to happen, okay? I hope that makes sense. So go slow. Don't be too quick to jump, but it's going to work out. Finally, you'll be able to, once you have all the information, you'll have your new beginning and you'll be able to step out in the right way. Wow, bangarang. Hope that made sense, okay? Hope that made sense. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what's going on. I was working tonight and 2 orange kittens, feral, twins, we ran into each other. I tried to catch them, but it was a cool experience. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, messages are coming. Messages from the heavens are coming. And cats are often used that way. Mark, Rob, I would like to have a private conversation with you about what happened on the Legal Shield call. Can we set up a time to talk? Do me a favor, tarotwithanAttitude@gmail.com. Just shoot me your email, and I'll shoot you my text, my number, and we can absolutely set up a time to talk. Okay? Absolutely set up a time to talk. I look forward to it, brother. Okay? And let's find out what's going on. All right? Absolutely. So just shoot me an email where I can text you, and then I'll text you, and then we can actually have a phone conversation. I'll set up a Zoom call, whatever we need to do. Okay? But absolutely, that's what's going on. You are welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody being so patient. Thank you for the reading. I appreciate all of you. I just don't want to, to short anybody for the sake of time. And when a whole bunch of people come in the room, it's hard. But, the ones I get to. So I try to get to everybody. We're closing in on 2 hours now. So thank y'all very much. Leanne, I appreciate you. Hey, I see the Leak Project in here. Leak Project, guess what? I want y'all to understand I will be doing on, I think we said the 11th, sometime on the 11th of this month, I will be doing live readings on the Leak Project for my friend here, Rex Bear. Okay? So let me know or what's going on, but y'all need to check him out and check his show out. Leanne, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you, Rob. I feel the light and energy. Whoa, there we go. That means that's why we're here. That's what I want to do. That's what this is about, okay? Let's find out what's going on. Wow, that really was awesome. Thank you. You are so welcome. I love to do it. Yes, good evening. Glad to see you here. Here we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You are welcome. Janice, how will things go if I start dating Chris? Thanks a lot. Janice, I'll ask that question because you're not asking me to read Chris. You're asking me about a possible relationship. And here we go. I will do that for you real fast. All right. Janice wants to know what's going to happen if she starts dating Chris. So she's just asking for information about being in this relationship. So let's set that up. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Hold on. I'm being told to change decks again. Let me take a sip of coffee, Janice. I appreciate your patience, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. I just need to clear my head. Oh, all right. I can't tell where I'm getting drawn to. No, we're going back here. All right, here we go. Appreciate your patience. All right, let's see what's happening. All right. Janice wants to know, how will things go if I start dating Chris? Thank you for phrasing your question that way. All right. Let's see what happens. So we're going to go right here and the light card. For you, I'm also being told we're going to draw the shadow card, which is the card off the bottom. Let's see what this has to say. The waiting game. So what this is telling me is if things are going to happen, you need to make sure they go slow. Take your time, all right? Because if you want to make something grow, you've got to let the roots set. Also, what I'm really picking up, there are some things he needs to work out and make sure for a good solid foundation. Wisdom, be smart, okay? You will be able to come through this. I do see loyalty here. Whenever I see a white dog, a lot of times I see loyalty, and that there will be loyalty. I don't think you're going to have to worry about him as long as you do this the right way. Be traditional. Wait. A lot of people don't want to hear that anymore. You know, don't jump right into bed. Don't, whatever. What I'm trying to tell you is with this relationship, it's going to take patience and you need to follow some traditional values with it. Okay? For wisdom. And with that, you will earn loyalty and you will be able to build something together. This is what I'm seeing. Throat chakra, communication, talking, communication. I always find it hilarious in this deck that the throat chakra is number 5, okay, which is talking, communication, and a lot of times conflict and being all over the map, okay? Pure communication. Little hint that I can help you with, Janice, okay? This is one of those things, my wife and I, when we started dating, we've been through it. And some of y'all, sorry, my old people, y'all have been around, you've heard me tell this story. We agreed every week when we started dating to have a check-in. We would wait till we get in the car, going somewhere, turn the radio off. Okay, where are you at? What's going on? And we agreed we would never lie. Never. That if you told me something, I could take it at face value of what you said. All right? And there were times where she would be like, hey, you did something that I don't understand. Kind of comes out of left field. And I would explain. Or I would find out, did I do something I didn't even realize I had done? That's what this is talking about. For a while, when y'all decide to have a relationship, there's nothing wrong with having a check-in date. Hey, something I do piss you off? Is there some, whether they're acting pissed off or not, if they did, and all of a sudden you've gotten over it, all right, and it was in that week, you still need to bring it up. Because you need to understand it, because if it's not acceptable, it will occur again, okay? Communication here is going to be absolutely key. And then at this point, once y'all have all the knowledge, you will be able to build an ultimately very strong relationship. Look here. And that's where a good, solid beginning is going to start. Wow. Bangarang. Janice, I hope that made sense. Let me know what's going on. I'd love, keep us in the loop. Inquiring minds want to know, Miley, will my son stay in MD for medical school? All right, stay in Maryland for medical school. All right. I'm trying to figure out if I don't like reading people third party. He's an adult, all right. So I don't like to know. I don't like to invade. That's part of I have my master's in social work. I've done a lot of counseling, had credentials, things like that with the state. And I let that go, but I still carry that with me about prying and privacy. Okay. But let's see what's going on. All right. Because I can give you an answer today, Miley. All right. And it doesn't mean it's going to hold true to tomorrow because he's the maker of his own future. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I hope so. Fertility. There is going to be some growth. Some things are happening. We've got the peacock there behind her. Her hair becomes the peacock. Fertility. There might be some other things going on and new ideas or new things that are happening. So I'm going to do it this way. Miley wants to know, will her son stay in Maryland for medical school? No. According to Spirit, according to that, there's something going on that he's not going to stay in Maryland for medical school. And what I'm feeling is this might not be a bad thing. It could be another opportunity, another school or something. Yeah, the universe. Something new is going to open up, all right? And 2 and 1, 3, okay, to create something beautiful. So let this go, find out what happens, be there for support. That's going to be the big thing, Thank you so much, Lucy. You are welcome, You are welcome. Glad. I hope that helped. I've been focusing on myself for 2 years. I was wondering if there will be movement in my love life. If so, what options will I have? You know what? Your options are going to be, and here's what I don't do, all right? Your options are going to be what you make of them. If you stay home and swipe, okay, it's going to get really weird. I'll tell you, and I'm picking that up right now. Yes, I know you've been taking care of yourself for 2 years. Now, are you ready to open up? Do you need somebody to be happy? And if the question is yes, then you're not ready. Once you get to where you don't need someone, that's when the true person that universe has for you will lay them in your lap. Go do the things you like to do, and you will meet people doing the things you like to do. That's one of those big things. So I've been focusing on myself for 2 years, and that is good. That is strong, and a lot of people need to follow that example. I'm mixing the cards up here, okay? And let's see what's happening. All right? So the question is, I was wondering if there'd be movement in my love life. If so, what options will I have? I got the transformation card, all right? And the transformation card is death, all right? So there are there still some things you're clinging to in the past? That would be the question. Because some things still have to be let go of and cut those chains for this to come through and come in. You know what we're seeing? Yeah, see, temptation. There's something that's going to happen. Somebody's going to come in and look like, wow, they are, the shit, okay? They are going to look like they are the bomb. This is it. And they're going to pull you off course, off path. What I'm really getting here is the need to let something go old out of your past, or you'll wind up chained to something in your future. We have, crown chakra. Be patient, be diligent, all right? But constantly be in touch with your spirit guides, with God, with the mother, all right, and looking. Because crown chakra, this is the first time we've seen this card tonight. Yes. Crown chakra is there to say so you can see what's going on. Our third eye lets you read between the lines. But your crown chakra is what helps you understand it. Absorb these people as you come around. Open yourself up. Say, I'm looking for the right person. But there might be something you still have to cut yourself loose from to be able to enjoy it. Movement, choices, decisions, things are going to happen as you start to open yourself up and allow things to come in. All right? These things are going to happen. All right? And you're going to have some choices to make. So you need to make sure you're making the right choice. Victory and success, you know what? Wow. Look for somebody that's on the same spiritual plane you are. But be careful. Because what I see is somebody will, I'm going to use the word feign having the same spiritual thing. You stay with them long enough and you work with them to see if they're true in what they believe and where they are. Okay? That's going to be very important to you. But victory is there. You will reach the top of this mountain. You need to make sure you've spent 2 years learning who you are. Okay? Let Spirit, let God bring this person into your life. All right? And things will happen. Look, it will all unfold for you. But you be who you are. Wow. Okay? Bangarang. That's it. All right? So, folks, yes, I don't need someone to be happy. I don't date online either. Good. I'm glad. I hope you understood. That's an awesome card. I'm working on transforming my entire life. And that's what I'm saying. You're not quite there. You're getting there. And once this transformation is complete, you will be open. And I think you're going to find out that need for loneliness is not going to be there. We are social animals. We want people in our lives, okay? And there's my wife would be like, I'm not people and I don't want people in my life. Yeah, you do, because you got me. All right? Think about it. The introvert, there's nothing wrong with being introverted, of needing to stay back from people and recharge. Nothing wrong with that. But when we become hermits, now you might be taking a little too far. So I think you're on a powerful path, but it's just not quite time yet. Does that make sense? But when you do, whoa, glory, it sounds like I should just keep focusing on myself and stay cautious. Continue not. I couldn't have said it better. When you say stay cautious, okay, that would be my one caveat. What do you mean? You're going to have to be open to let somebody in, all right? You're going to have to be there, but date. Just like I was telling somebody else, date. Know who they are. Get to know you, okay? Because the true you, let me tell you something. As you come through this and you become stronger, it's going to take the right person to be in a relationship with you. And when that magnetism happens, boom, it is going to be massive. And you will draw somebody in that will be just like you, the sun to the people that are around him. The transformation card was awesome. That's good. Thank you. And it all makes sense. That's great. Everybody, thank you for being here. Everybody that subscribed, I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe, the like button. Thank y'all for hanging in, my tribe. I appreciate everything you do. Make sure you hit the subscribe. And now when we're done, hit the share button, okay? Y'all know, too, all of these can be found on, I have the podcast. Go to Podbean. I'm on iHeartRadio, YouTube, everything as far as podcasts you can go. I think I'm in just about everything they're there. And all these shows are uploaded as a podcast. So check that out. So with all that being said, here's what I need everybody to do. Whew, I'm tired tonight. Thank you. But it's a good tired. Take what you want. Leave what you don't. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!